Hello everybody. If you want to read all the story's content in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 746, The Silent Line. Intermediate. Mark Ellison had worked in customer support for a large telecoms company in Birmingham for nearly 20 years. He knew voices better than faces. He could tell when someone was lying, frightened or angry just by the pause before they spoke. One quiet Tuesday afternoon, a call came through from a blocked number. The line crackled softly, then a man began to speak in a calm, careful tone. He asked Mark to confirm his name, his staff number, and the time of the call. Mark felt a ripple of unease. The questions were too precise, too rehearsed. Still, he followed protocol. The man thanked him politely and ended the call. 5 minutes later, Mark's screen froze. His system logged him out without warning. At the same moment, his mobile buzzed. A text message appeared. "You answered correctly. Now listen." Mark stood up, heart thudding. The office was full of low chatter and ringing phones, yet he felt alone. Another message arrived with a set of coordinates and a time, 18:30. He went to his manager, but the system failure had already been reported across the floor. IT was investigating. No one seemed concerned about Mark. At 6:30, against his better judgment, he followed the coordinates to a busy multi-storey car park near the ring road. Rain slicked the concrete, and traffic roared nearby. At exactly 18:30, his phone rang. The same calm voice spoke. The man explained that Mark had unknowingly helped test a security breach. The questions earlier had confirmed access levels and response times. Mark demanded to know who he was talking to. The voice replied, "Someone who just saved your company millions." The caller then warned him that the breach was real and already active. He told Mark exactly which system would fail next and when. As proof, the lights in the car park flickered and went out. A second later, Mark's phone chimed with an internal alert he should not have been able to see. The voice ended the call and said simply, "Report it, now." Mark did. The shutdown that followed prevented a massive data theft overnight. By morning, executives were calling it a miracle. 2 weeks later, Mark received a secure message from an unknown sender. It read, "You kept your nerve. Promotion approved." Mark stared at the screen, knowing he had been watched the entire time. Vocabulary notes. Protocol, meaning the official rules or correct way of doing something, especially in work or formal situations. Example, he followed protocol. Explanation, Mark answers the questions because company rules tell him to do so, even though he feels uncomfortable. Similar words, procedure, rules, guidelines, formal process. Ripple of unease, meaning a small but noticeable feeling of worry or discomfort that spreads quickly. Example, Mark felt a ripple of unease. Explanation, Mark does not panic immediately, but something feels wrong and the feeling grows. Similar words, sense of worry, hint of fear, slight anxiety, nervous feeling. Blocked number, meaning a phone number that is hidden and does not appear on the screen. Example, a call came through from a blocked number. Explanation, because the caller hides his number, Mark cannot identify who is calling, which adds tension. Similar words, hidden number, private number, withheld number. Against his better judgment, meaning doing something even though you believe it is probably a bad idea. Example, against his better judgment, he followed the coordinates. Explanation, Mark knows he should not go, but curiosity and pressure push him to act anyway. Similar words, despite his doubts, against common sense, ignoring his instincts. Kept your nerve, meaning stayed calm and controlled in a frightening or stressful situation. Example, you kept your nerve. Explanation, the message praises Mark for not panicking and for acting correctly under pressure. Similar words, stayed calm, held steady, remained composed, did not panic. Story written by ChatGPT, image created by ChatGPT. To read all the story's content in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. CC Music, Drifting at 432 Hz, Unicorn Heads.